A secret CIA unit searched the world for the remains of crashed UFOs and discovered at least 9 such objects. Journalists from the British tabloid Daily Mail reported this sensation, citing their sources. Moreover, in 2 places completely undamaged, non-human devices were discovered, as one of the sources calls them. A secret government UFO search program was previously reported by former U.S. Navy pilot David Grush. He said that he communicated with many people who took part in this program and, among other things, saw humanoid bodies in the crashed devices. In total, 3 sources spoke with journalists, all on condition of anonymity to avoid reprisals. They, in turn, said they received information from individuals involved in these alleged UFO hunting missions. First of all, sources said that the main role in the search for crashed UFOs is played by the so-called Office of Global Access, OGA, a division of the CIA's Scientific and Technical Directorate created in 2003. The new claims are part of a growing body of evidence suggesting that the U.S. government is indeed hiding non-human vehicles. It is interesting that Grush, these uncredited sources, and earlier informants tend to avoid the words alien or extraterrestrial when discussing this topic, but use terms like non-human beings and non-human apparatus. Is this a hint that UFOs are coming to us not from other planets, but from somewhere else? Don't clear. There are at least 9 vehicles there, and there were different circumstances for different vehicles. This is due to the physical condition in which they are located. If this vehicle crashed, a lot of damage would be done. The others, 2 of them, were completely intact, one source said. He also said that the CIA has an operational system that can recognize UFOs while they are still hidden, and that if a non-human craft lands, crashes, or is shot down in midair and falls to the ground, special military units will be sent there to try to collect the debris. A second source told reporters that the OGA specializes in providing U.S. military covert access to areas around the world, including areas where they are typically denied, such as enemy countries. Basically, they help people get in and out of countries. They're very smart in that they can get them anywhere they want in the world. It is generally believed that most OGA operations involve more traditional retrieval missions, such as lost nuclear weapons, downed satellites, or enemy technology. But, as it turns out, they are also looking for UFOs. The goal is to just transfer it to a secure location and keep it secret. The actual physical search for the remains is done by the military, but it's not controlled by the military because they have to keep too many records. So they pretty quickly start turning it over to private companies. Hands, the source said. To recover crashed or grounded non-human aircraft, OGA coordinates with special operations forces such as SEAL teams or Delta Force at the Pentagon's Joint Special Operations Command, JSOC, or nuclear weapons experts such as the Nuclear Emergency Support Team, Nuclear Reactor Emergency Support Team. 2 sources reported this, but a third source is confident that NEST was not involved in any of these operations. When journalists contacted a NEST representative directly, he also denied everything. NEST employees regularly encounter materials of unknown origin. In fact, one of NEST's missions is to help determine the origin of nuclear materials prohibited outside regulatory control or used in a nuclear device. But NEST has never encountered any during its operations, or materials related to the UAP. Reporters also contacted a JSOC representative who told them, "We have nothing for you on this matter." But when they questioned the former SEAL team member, he told something interesting. He said that they had been involved in operations coordinated by the CIA to recover high-value enemy weapons, and that they knew colleagues who had participated in similar operations where they had discovered technology that appeared to be highly advanced, although it was not necessarily extraterrestrial. One source said the Air Force Special Operations Command's 24th Tactical Squadron, based at Pope Field Air Force Base in North Carolina, was also involved in securing areas to search for crashed UFOs. Once UFO debris is discovered, the CIA often hands the debris or other material to private aerospace contractors for analysis, where it is not subject to extensive government audits and may be protected by trade secrets, the sources said. And that many people participating in these research programs may not even realize that they are dealing with non-human apparatus, due to the strict secrecy and separation of information in such top-secret programs.